heirs to slavery. Is it just me, or do you get the feeling that the likes of Laura Trevelyan getting together to re-indoctrinate us with the so-called sins of her ancestors is actually an attention grab? Let's face it, what else was Laura doing after leaving the BBC? If you haven't already heard, Laura Trevelyan has set up a group called Heirs to Slavery, and over 100 British families have joined. The aim is to raise money to pay reparations for the slave trade in which our ancestors participated. So instead of maybe giving away everything she has if she believes this crud, oh, she can't possibly do that, she's created a fundraiser where rich people can remind each other of their financial privilege so they can feel good about themselves and give money to the poor black people. I watched Laura pathetically educating some black kids about how not nice her white ancestors were and how angry these kids should be about what happened to not them, of course, and not the people before them, or even the people before them, or even the ones before them. Ridiculous. So, very basically put, if you look like you were probably a slave, so in this case black, you can jump on the bandwagon of reparations. So people who look like slave owners, in her simplistic view, white people, and in this case her ancestors, can pay those who look like me, so basically black, a pathetic sum of money. She's traced her guilt back to Grenada. Oh, it's hilarious. But being black, if you live in Grenada or anywhere where there were slaves or the trade, so the entire world, it doesn't automatically make you guiltless. Many of the slave owners were black. I mean, who do you think brought the slaves to the coast in Africa to be sold to the white traders in the first place? The Africans. And what now to the descendants of those people? Literally everyone, it would seem, has been involved in slavery at one time or other. And all those po-faced banks with their ESG, diversity and inclusion rankings that had the gall to cancel Nigel Farage and other hard-working people in this country because they didn't like their politics. Oh, we can't have you. Your views don't align with our values. Really? Well, it transpires that many have their own links to barbaric slavery. Yes, Lloyd's of London, you insured shipping of cargo during the slave trade, and that included underwriting slaves. Barclays and RBS, owners of NatWest, you have direct links as well. What's wrong? The cat got your tongue? All this moral high ground baloney and judgment of your customers, yet you, in some cases, were bankrolling it. What was it they called Nigel? A xenophobic, disingenuous grifter? A racist? You want to look in the mirror. Even the Church of England owns slaves. In the meantime, there are more slaves than ever in Africa. Do they care? No, because they know the Africans will tell you where to shove paying reparations. What about the British soldiers who died ending slavery? Will their families get some cash from Laura's pot? Are you saving up for them as well, Laura, in your Heirs to Slavery WhatsApp group? Laura's opened up a can of worms, and now the National Reparations Commission in the Caribbean want to bypass government to demand reparations from institutions. Yes, chase the banks and churches. I hope they bankrupt themselves, trying to show their wokery. That measly 100K that Laura cobbled together doesn't cut it. Bankrupt yourself, girl. Show us just how woke you are. Lay down your iPhone, your electric car and your clothes, because they all probably have links to slavery as well. For me, this is just another attempt for Laura to make herself feel relevant. She's got money and time on her hands. She's created a cascade now of others wanting to show their fake wokery, and no one is going to be turning down free money. This, however, has a more sinister undertone. It reinforces the narrative of victimhood, ensuring that black people believe the lie that they are constantly disadvantaged because of their colour, and basically it creates hate and racism. But victimhood is profitable, and there's money in it, and in Laura's case, attention. I don't see this bandwagon stopping anytime soon, do you?